We are going to see about chemical reactions and equilibrium. First, this chemical reaction have four types. These are all the four types. Instantaneous reaction, extremely slow reaction, moderate speed reaction and photochemical reaction. How these can be separated means according to the reaction rates, or speeds. How the reaction is very speed or how the reaction is very slow, how the reaction takes place, what are the product we have got, like that. The chemical reaction rates or speeds, according to this rates or speeds, the reactions are differentiated to these four types. First one is instantaneous reaction, and second one is extremely slow reaction, third one is moderate speeds, and fourth one is photochemical reaction. So first we can see about instantaneous reaction. What does mean by instantaneous reaction? Very fastly these reactions will occur, very fast reactions, instant, within a second of a minute, or this reaction will take place. So it has the name instantaneous reactions. These rate of the reaction is very high. The rate of the reaction is very high. So we can't find out the rate of this reaction through ordinary methods, because this reaction will occur very fastly. So we can't measure the rate of this reaction through some ordinary methods. The second reaction is extremely slow reaction. Extremely slow means it will occur very slowly. For example, rusting of iron, it takes some months to corrode. So these extremely slow reaction will occur very slowly. So the rate of the reaction also very slow. So no observable change will occur. Third one is moderate speeds. Moderate speeds reactions means these rates we can measure through some experimental method. Fourth one is photochemical reaction. Photochemical reaction means, for example, in this reaction, two reactants are reacting, and it will give some products, no? In this reaction, the reactants are, after mixing, it will expose to sunlight. Then only this reaction will take place. So this is known as photochemical reaction. In this reaction, reactant should be mixed. Afterwards, it have to be shown in the sunlight, in presence of sunlight. The reactants, in presence of sunlight only, this reaction will take place. So this is known as photochemical reaction. Again I will repeat, the chemical reaction according to the rate or speed, it will be differentiated into four types. First one is instantaneous reaction, extremely slow reaction, moderate speeds, and photochemical reaction. Fast reaction rate is very high, slow reaction rate is very slow, moderate speed reaction have some rates, photochemical reaction, when we exposed to sunlight, then only this reaction will takes place. Example for fast reaction. Fast reaction means, I said no, that instantaneous reaction, it will occur very fastly. So this is an example for fast reaction. Acid base reaction, precipitation reaction will occur very fastly. Acid base neutralization reaction and precipitation reaction will occur very fastly. So these are all the example. Sodium hydroxide, base, here we are taking base, and this is hydrochloric acid. When this acid and base was mixing with each other, and it is giving neutralization product such as salt and water, it is giving neutralization product. And this one, see, silver nitrate plus potassium chloride, which gives silver chloride plus potassium nitrate. This symbol means precipitation reaction. Precipitate will come through this reaction. So this precipitation reaction and acid base reaction will occur very fastly, and these are all the example for fast reaction. Now I will explain how the sodium hydroxide NaOH plus HCl, sodium hydroxide base we are taking, HCl acid we are taking. These two reacting with each other, then this H2O will combine with each other, and this NaCl will combine with each other. So we got NaCl plus H2O. So the acid base reaction occur very fastly. And second one, silver nitrate, AgNO3 plus KCl. And this KNO3 will join, and this AgCl will join. AgCl, silver chloride, precipitate will come. PPT means precipitate, plus this KNO3 will come. So this precipitate reaction also will occur very fastly. So these two is the example for fast reaction. For extremely slow reaction, rusting of iron. Rusting of iron is a very slow reaction. For example, we are having a iron rod or iron plate, means it will start to corrode after a month. The iron particle have to be combined with the air water molecule which is present in the air, then it will be formed to corrode. The corrosion will take place after a month or after a year. Okay, the corrosion process will be happen after a month or after a year. It will be occur very slowly. So the rusting of iron is an example for extremely slow reaction. Moderate speed. For this reaction, I said this reaction's rate should be calculated through some experimental method. So first one is decomposition of hydrogen peroxide. What is the formula for hydrogen peroxide? H2O2. So it will decompose into H2O and O2. We are taking hydrogen peroxide in the liquid formation. It will be decomposed. Decompose means it will have separated. So it will separate to water molecule plus oxygen molecule. Okay. So this liquid hydrogen peroxide liquid is decomposed into water molecule and oxygen gas. So this is an example for moderate speed reaction, and this reaction rate should be calculated through some experimental methods. So second example is reaction of acetic acid with ethyl alcohol. So acetic acid formula is what? Acetic acid formula is CH3COOH plus ethyl alcohol formula is what? C2H5OH. So these two is reacting. How these two is reacting? The water molecule will formed. Afterwards, this C2H5 is joined with this ethyl. So CH3COO C2H5 plus H2O. Ethyl acetate will form. Ethyl acetate will form. So this is an example for moderate speed reaction. Now another one example, acid catalyzed hydrolysis of cane sugar is in aqueous solution. So cane sugar formula is what? C12H22 and O11 plus H2O we are adding. So it will joined with H2O and it will give glucose and fructose. Glucose and fructose formula what? C6H12O6. Both having the same formula only. C6H12O6. Both having the same formula. So these are all the example for moderate speeds. Again I will explain decomposition of hydrogen peroxide. Here we are taking hydrogen peroxide liquid. Then it is decomposed into water and oxygen. Then reaction of acetic acid with ethyl alcohol. Acetic acid formula is CH3COOH and ethyl alcohol formula is C2H5OH. Then these two is reacting with each other. Water molecule we have. Then again ethyl acetate will formed. Third one is acid catalyzed hydrolysis of cane sugar in aqueous solution. Aqueous solution means water plus cane sugar formula is this. Then we got glucose and fructose. C6H12O6. Both have the same formula. An example for a photochemical reaction. Photochemical reaction means what I said. The two things are reacting. Two reactants are reacting with each other. After mixing these, it have to be shown in sunlight. It have to be present in sunlight. Then only the reaction will occur. Then only it will give some products. So this is a principle for this reaction. Reaction between hydrogen and chlorine in presence of sunlight. Here the two reactant they are taking hydrogen and chlorine. In presence of sunlight, it will give hydrogen chloride. So it is a very easy method. The two reactant what? Hydrogen and chlorine we are taking in presence of sunlight. Then this H2 and Cl2 was combined with each other. Then it will give hydrogen chloride. 2HCl, not hydrochloric acid. Here carefully listen. Hydrogen gas and chlorine gas is reacting with each other in presence of sunlight. It is giving hydrogen chloride gas. Okay. Second one, see, photosynthesis. Synthesis of carbohydrates in the presence of sunlight. Okay. Carbohydrate. Now see, carbon dioxide we are taking 6CO2 plus water molecule we are taking, and these two is mixing with each other. Then it is exposed to sunlight. Then we got what? Carbohydrate C6H12O6. Carbohydrate, glucose, fructose are all having the same formula. C6H12O6 plus oxygen. So this is another example for photochemical reaction. So first example is hydrogen and chlorine reacting with each other and it will give HCl. Then CO2 and H2O is reacting with each other. Then it is giving carbohydrate in the presence of sunlight.